Listen to me. Your talent alone won't take you where you want to go. Your dreams, your vision, your goals. None of them mean a thing if you don't respect your craft. You want to be great? Then treat what you do like it matters, like your name is on the line every single day. Too many people want the rewards, but they don't want the responsibility. They want the praise, but they don't want the process. Let me tell you something. Success bows to discipline, not desire. You don't get to be called great because you want it. You get that title because you earned it through sacrifice, through focus, through an unshakable commitment to mastering your craft. And I know some of you right now are thinking, but I work hard. Let me ask you, do you work hard when no one's watching? Do you give 100% when there's no applause, no paycheck, no pat on the back? Because that's the test. That's the moment when you prove whether you're just interested in success or truly committed to it. Michael Jordan didn't become a legend by practicing when he felt like it. Kobe Bryant didn't become the Black Mamba by showing up only on game days. No, they showed up every day with a mindset of excellence. They respected their craft so much that they refused to cut corners, refused to accept good enough, refused to be anything less than great. So my question to you is simple. Do you respect your craft? Because if you do, then you will sacrifice for it. You will prioritize it. You will wake up early, stay up late, and put in the work when nobody else is willing to. You won't make excuses. You won't let distractions pull you away. You won't allow fear or doubt to slow you down. And let me be clear, respecting your craft doesn't mean you'll never fail. It means you'll fail, but you won't quit. It means when you make a mistake, you learn from it. It means when you lose, you come back stronger. Because true respect for your craft means you are constantly improving, constantly pushing, constantly leveling up. So today, I challenge you. Look at how you treat your craft. Are you showing up every day with intensity? Are you giving it your all? Are you mastering the little details that separate good from great? Because if you're not, then don't expect greatness. Don't expect respect. The world doesn't honor people who just try. It honors those who show up and dominate. Respect your craft, and the world will respect you. Excellence is not something you stumble upon. It's a choice you make every single day. It's in the way you approach your work, the way you carry yourself, the way you handle every opportunity, big or small. Too many people think excellence is reserved for the elite, for the naturally gifted, for those who have been handed opportunities on a silver platter. But that's a lie. Excellence is available to anyone who is willing to commit to it daily. Think about it. Every legend, every game changer, every person who has left a mark on this world didn't get there by working hard sometimes. They didn't wake up one day and suddenly become great. They built themselves up piece by piece, brick by brick, through a relentless daily pursuit of excellence. And that's where most people fall short. They do what's required, they give just enough, and then they wonder why they're not seeing results. Let me tell you why. You can't expect world-class results with half-hearted effort. You can't expect to be great if you only show up when it's convenient. Excellence is about consistency. It's about waking up every day and deciding no matter what happens, no matter how I feel, no matter how tough it gets, I will give my absolute best today. You don't rise to greatness on accident. You don't become successful by working hard one day and slacking off the next. The people who dominate their craft, the people who stand out in any field, business, sports, music, education, entrepreneurship, are the ones who have built a habit of excellence. It's in their DNA, it's in their routine, it's in the way they treat every moment as an opportunity to get better. So if you're sitting there waiting for some magical moment to arrive where everything clicks and you suddenly become great, stop waiting. Start working. Excellence isn't found in one massive breakthrough. It's built in the small, consistent daily choices you make. Today, right now, you have a decision to make. Will you commit to excellence or will you settle for average? Your craft is not just something you do, it's a reflection of who you are. It speaks before you open your mouth. It shows the world what kind of person you are, whether you take pride in your work or just go through the motions. Think about it. When people see your work, do they see commitment? Do they see someone who gives their all, who pays attention to the details, who refuses to accept anything less than their best? Or do they see someone who cuts corners, who does just enough to get by, who shows up without passion? Because here's the truth. Your craft is your reputation. It tells the world whether you take yourself seriously or not. And if you don't respect it, why should anyone else? You can't expect people to value your work if you're not putting value into it yourself. The greats, whether in sports, music, business, or any other field, treat their craft with honor. They don't just clock in and out. They obsess over it. They nurture it. They protect it because they understand that their work is an extension of them. It's their fingerprint, their legacy. So when you show up to work, to practice, to your business, to your goals, ask yourself, am I treating this like something that matters? Because it does. And the moment you start treating your craft like a reflection of your name, your character, and your legacy, that's the moment you separate yourself from the pack. The world doesn't reward effort. It rewards results. It doesn't matter how much potential you have, how many ideas you come up with, or how talented you are. If you're not mastering your craft, if you're not becoming the absolute best at what you do, you will get left behind. Look around. Every industry, every profession, every sport is dominated by those who master their craft, not those who just participate. The difference between success and mediocrity isn't talent, it's mastery. The people at the top didn't just work hard, they worked with precision. They studied the game, learned the nuances, perfected their execution. They didn't just do what was required, they went beyond, refining every detail, every skill, every moment until their work became undeniable. And here's the key. Mastery is a choice. It's not something you're born with, it's something you build. It's something you earn through repetition, discipline, and an unshakable commitment to constant improvement. If you're showing up every day and just going through the motions, if you're doing the same thing over and over without leveling up, you're not mastering anything. You're just existing. And existence alone doesn't lead to success. So I need you to ask yourself, am I truly mastering my craft or am I just doing enough to stay in the game? Because the world doesn't pay for average. It doesn't celebrate those who are good enough. It rewards those who go all in, who sharpen their skills daily, who refuse to stay at the same level. Master your craft, and the world will have no choice but to recognize your greatness. You don't become great in the spotlight. You become great when no one's watching. The work you put in behind the scenes determines the results you get when it matters most. Every champion, every top performer, every game changer understands this. Discipline in the dark leads to recognition in the light. Too many people want the applause, the awards, the respect, but they don't want the sacrifice. They don't want to wake up early. They don't want to stay late. They don't want to push past their limits when no one is there to cheer them on. But that's exactly where greatness is built. It's in the moments when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you feel like nobody sees your effort, but you keep grinding anyway. Think about the legends, athletes, musicians, business moguls. They didn't just show up on game day and expect to dominate. No, they spent hours training, studying, refining their skills when nobody was looking. They ran drills when the gym was empty. They wrote songs when no one was listening. They practiced their speeches, their pitches, their performances long before they ever stepped onto a stage. And that's why they win. Because while everyone else was waiting for motivation, they were building discipline. While everyone else was looking for shortcuts, they were putting in extra reps. And when the moment finally came, they were ready. So the question is, what are you doing when no one's watching? Are you putting in the work, or are you waiting for the right moment? Because let me tell you, the right moment won't come unless you create it. Stay disciplined in the dark, and the world will recognize you in the light.